Welcome to this exciting chapter-by-chapter summary of The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. In this groundbreaking book, Ries introduces a revolutionary approach to building and growing startups that challenges traditional business models. The Lean Startup method is all about continuous innovation, rapid experimentation, and validated learning. Ries begins by addressing the common pitfalls and high failure rates faced by startups. He argues that these failures can be attributed to the traditional build-it-and-they-will-come mindset, where entrepreneurs spend excessive time, money, and resources developing products without truly understanding their customers' needs. The author advocates for a new mindset based on the principles of lean manufacturing and agile development. He emphasizes the importance of creating a minimum viable product to quickly test assumptions and gather feedback from early adopters. Through this iterative process, startups can pivot or persevere based on validated learning, ultimately increasing their chances of success. Throughout the book, Ries provides real-world examples and case studies to illustrate the effectiveness of the lean startup approach. He also discusses key concepts such as the build, measure, learn feedback loop, actionable metrics, and the importance of continuous innovation. By adopting the lean startup methodology, entrepreneurs and innovators can minimize waste, maximize learning, and create a sustainable path to success. So get ready to dive into the chapters of the lean startup and discover how you can transform your startup journey with this game-changing methodology. Part 1. Vision. Chapter 1. Start. Welcome to Chapter 1, where we embark on an exciting journey of entrepreneurship and innovation. In this chapter, Ries sets the stage for the lean startup methodology by emphasizing the importance of starting with a clear vision and purpose. He challenges the traditional notion of building a complete product before launching it to the market and advocates for a more iterative and customer-focused approach. Ries introduces the concept of the minimum viable product, a stripped-down version of the product that provides the core value to early adopters. By releasing an MVP, startups can quickly test their assumptions, gather feedback, and adapt their product based on customer insights. This iterative process allows entrepreneurs to learn from the market and avoid the costly mistake of building a product that doesn't meet customer needs. The author highlights the importance of embracing uncertainty and the need for rapid adaptation. Startups must be willing to adjust their strategies, pivot when necessary, and seize new opportunities that emerge during their entrepreneurial journey. Ries encourages entrepreneurs to view startups as experiments and to approach them with a scientific mindset, constantly testing hypotheses and learning from the results. By starting small, focusing on delivering value to customers, and embracing continuous learning and adaptation, startups can increase their chances of success in a rapidly changing business landscape. Chapter 2. Define. Here, we explore the critical process of defining the problem your startup aims to solve. Ries highlights the importance of understanding your target customers and their pain points to develop a product that truly meets their needs. The author stresses the significance of conducting thorough customer research and gathering feedback from potential users. By engaging with the target audience early on, startups can gain valuable insights and validate their assumptions. This customer-centric approach ensures that entrepreneurs build products that solve real problems and deliver value. Ries introduces the concept of validated learning, a key principle in the lean startup methodology. Validated learning involves formulating hypotheses about the customers and their needs, testing those hypotheses through experiments, and adjusting the product based on the insights gained. By defining the problem and continuously validating assumptions, startups can align their efforts with the needs of their customers, increase the chances of success, and avoid wasting resources on building products that don't resonate with the market. In Chapter 2, Ries provides practical advice and strategies for effectively defining the problem and conducting customer research. He shares examples of successful startups that have embraced this approach and highlights the impact it has had on their growth and success. Before we continue, we would like to inform you that we release these summaries in audio format on Spotify before we release them on YouTube in video format with subtitles. Thank you for the support and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Chapter 3. Learn. In this chapter, we delve into the power of learning in the lean startup methodology. In this chapter, Ries emphasizes the importance of adopting a learning-oriented mindset and continuously gathering insights to drive innovation. Ries introduces the build, measure, learn feedback loop, a fundamental concept in the lean startup approach. This feedback loop emphasizes the iterative process of building a product, measuring its impact through actionable metrics, and learning from the data collected. By incorporating this feedback loop into their development process, startups can quickly validate or invalidate their assumptions, make data-driven decisions, and improve their products based on real customer feedback. The author highlights the need for startups to focus on actionable metrics, which are specific, quantifiable measures that provide meaningful insights into customer behavior and product performance, instead of relying on vanity metrics, such as website visits or social media followers. Startups should identify and track metrics that directly correlate with their business objectives and the value they deliver to customers. Rise also addresses the challenge of managing and analyzing data effectively. He provides guidance on collecting relevant data, setting up systems to measure key metrics, and using tools and techniques to make sense of the data. By developing a culture of learning and data-driven decision-making, startups can reduce uncertainty, make informed choices, and continuously improve their products. Chapter 4: Experiment. In this chapter, we dive into the world of experimentation and its vital role in the lean startup methodology. In this chapter, Rise emphasizes the importance of formulating hypotheses and designing experiments to test them, allowing startups to gather valuable data and validate their assumptions. Rise introduces various experimentation techniques that startups can utilize to learn quickly and iteratively improve their product. One such technique is split testing, where different versions of a product or feature are simultaneously tested with different user segments. This enables startups to identify the most effective solutions based on user feedback and data. The author also introduces the concept of innovation accounting, a framework for measuring progress and determining whether it's time to pivot or persevere. Innovation accounting focuses on capturing the impact of each experiment and assessing whether it has moved the startup closer to its goals. By implementing this framework, entrepreneurs can make data-driven decisions, measure the effectiveness of their experiments, and effectively manage their resources. Rise acknowledges the challenge of striking a balance between innovation and operational efficiency. He discusses the importance of creating a culture of experimentation within the organization and aligning it with the overall business strategy. By encouraging a mindset that embraces experimentation, startups can foster a culture of continuous improvement, risk-taking, and innovation. Part 2: Steer. Chapter 5: Leap. Chapter 5 explores the concept of making bold leaps in the lean startup methodology. In this chapter, Rise discusses how startups can leverage their accumulated knowledge and validated learning to make informed decisions and take calculated risks. Rise emphasizes the importance of using data and insights gained through experimentation to guide strategic decision-making. Startups must leverage their learning to identify opportunities, make informed leaps, and pursue new directions that align with their goals and customer needs. This process of informed decision-making ensures that startups move forward with purpose and agility, rather than relying on gut instincts or assumptions. The author introduces the concept of innovation accounting as a framework for measuring progress and determining the right time to pivot or persevere. By setting clear goals, tracking actionable metrics, and continuously assessing progress, startups can make data-driven decisions about the viability of their business models and product strategies. Throughout the chapter, Rise shares practical strategies, real-life examples, and case studies to illustrate the power of taking calculated leaps. He emphasizes the need for entrepreneurs to be willing to let go of unsuccessful approaches and adapt to new opportunities that emerge along their entrepreneurial journey. Chapter 6: Test. In Chapter 6, we delve into the importance of testing in the lean startup methodology. In this chapter, Rise explores how startups can effectively validate their assumptions and gather valuable insights through rigorous testing. Rise emphasizes the need for startups to prioritize data-driven decision-making by conducting well-designed tests. He introduces the concept of innovation accounting and provides strategies for setting up experiments that yield actionable results. By designing tests that focus on key assumptions and measuring the impact of different variables, startups can gather evidence to support their decision-making process. The author also discusses the role of feedback loops in the testing phase. Startups should actively seek feedback from customers, stakeholders, and other relevant parties to gain valuable insights and iterate on their product. Rise emphasizes the importance of listening to feedback objectively and avoiding the trap of confirmation bias. Through comprehensive testing, startups can minimize risks, optimize their product market fit, and uncover hidden opportunities for innovation.